Welcome back to Adventures by D, and we're here at Six Flags over Georgia. And we want to give you a 2025 tips video to show you everything that's new, some of the food, some of the fun,
some of the merchandise,
yes,
and the new ride, the Georgia Gold Rusher, of course.
Yes, so join us on this Six Flags adventure.
So here's your setup for this year at Six Flags. There's a season of celebration all year long. You can see Celebration's new. They're gonna have a new water parade, which I'm very interested in seeing. And then Coaster Fest is back, Fright Fest, Boo Fest, Holiday in the Park. Enjoy Six Flags all year long, Chris.
What trip isn't complete without a ride on the Monster Mansion? And the line, in 3 minutes, the line's already starting to fill up.
This is for Tom and Elena on the Vacationers podcast. They rode it with us during Fright Fest.
Yes, he loves it. All the years of avoiding our videos on Monster Mansion, we finally saw it, right?
I think the only thing they've changed this year is the very end of the ride. They actually painted the mouth you come out of, so we'll get some video of that.
You ready for your ride on the Monster Mansion?
Never gets old. It's probably their best ride. Into the mansion.
Hey y'all, it's time to make your best monster face, so smile for the birdie. 1, 2, 3.
Yoo-hoo! Welcome to my big old monster mansion. I'm your hostess, Mrs. Scarlet. You all have a good time at the picnic now.
Here we are.
Say, stay out for lunch.
This is truly low sensory, no sound.
That's true.
Howdy, y'all. Marshal Billy Bob Fritter here saying, as you travel and so, keep your hands in the boat. Oh, and remember, don't hit a mark. Hey, stay out of the marsh! Stay out of the marsh! Oh no!
So we're not sure if this is new or just new to us, but in April on Sundays, the first 2 hours the park is open, they have something called low sensory Sundays where they don't play park music. And some of the rides, like Monster Mansion, doesn't play music in the ride. You just hear the sights and sounds of the characters. And it's great for people with sensory issues. And I have to say, I love it. We're here on a Sunday. They made an announcement that the sound's coming back on in just a couple of minutes. But if Six Flags Over Georgia sees this, please consider continuing this every Sunday for the first 2 hours, because it's really refreshing to come in this park and not hear all of the music blaring. They have a great soundtrack going, but it's everywhere all the time. Some top 40 popular hits, right?
I wasn't expecting a low sensory ride on Monster Mansion as well, but it was a little different. I enjoyed it. Not as much music blaring, but some of the characters still talked and still had some of that.
And you could
sound
hear their
effects.
sounds and their grunts and things like that. Really enjoyed it.
Also new for 2025 is the Georgia Gold Rusher, which we've been watching with many construction updates. It's finally opening. It's an Intamin cool coaster with water features. I'm finally going to get on and ride it. Super excited. Let's check out the airtime on this beast. Getting on. Whoa.
So Dave, what happened? How was your Georgia Surfer ride? Or sorry, what is it called?
Georgia Gold Rusher.
Sorry, well, it was the Georgia Surfer. Okay.
I got to the front, they're having maintenance issues, so I decided to jump out of line. Maintenance came, I'll surely get it fixed, so I waited this long. I'll be back in the line today.
Will this be Kid Flash 2.0 is the question, which I've never seen that ride running. He's only ridden it once.
Stay tuned to the end of the video. Will I get on the Gold Rusher?
That's the question, new for 2025. And it'll be a little bit longer for Dave.
Oh, yes. Somebody did say go Buckies. So I have my Buckies baseball jersey on.
Yes. All right, so we're going to check out to see if Justice League has low sensory, like no music or limited sound. This should be very interesting. I loved Monster Mansion that way. That's worth coming just to do Monster Mansion without the music. There's nothing better than an empty queue for Justice League. Come on, who doesn't love this? You have to wait in here so long usually. Love this ride. No 3D anymore though, but it's a fun shooter ride. So let's see if there's no music, but it still sounds like all the sounds are going on in here. So to me it sounds like all the sounds are still going on, Dave.
Containment device that can freeze atoms. Turns out he can also stop the Flash in his tracks.
But we'll see. So in 2025, the slingshot is going to come down. That's what's rumored to happen. They've already removed the ticket booth, we noticed. It's gone.
Yeah, but all the equipment is there though.
Yeah, so at some point, I'm assuming it's going to go away. What was rumored that was being removed in 2025, Dave?
The slingshot, the go-karts, and Kid Flash.
Now, that's all unconfirmed, right?
Yes.
Yes, but it was reported on a few places online that Dave follows. And so, and this doesn't surprise me because most times this is not operational, the slingshot. It's as many times as I wait for you for the Great American Scream Machine, which is right below this. Looks like they're running one car today. But it's never in use anymore.
Did I mention if you can come to this park in April or October, the weather is beautiful. This is middle of April. Weather could not be more perfect. Low 60s, pollen's pretty much gone, no bugs, no heat, no humidity. Great day to be at Six Flags.
In Blue Hawk here, they are removing the upfront queue area. And it's not open yet, it looks like, but they removed the whole upfront stanchions, and I think you're just going to go straight back now. So that's good because there was a whole upfront area no one ever filled, right, Dave?
Correct.
Now they just redid a walkway and they're sending you straight back, it looks like. It looks really nice. You can smell the fresh mulch. And they've opened here the big basketballs. This hasn't been open in forever. They redid this area. It used to have that rope ladder that used to get across here too, but if you have an area at Six Flags Over Georgia and you just want to get away for a few minutes, this Skyview Pavilion, which is down really close to Pandemonium entrance and it's a lick skillet area, this is a great area. We actually sat here when they had their German festival and we ate in here, but super quiet. They have some lights. There isn't music playing. Like really nice. This is a nice little respite, I think, from the busy day, but it's very close to Lick Skillet and the stage and some food around here.
Why is there a sky bucket in the picture, Christine?
Well, you know, because you did a video on it.
Yeah, the sky bucket. This is one end of the house, and then it used to have columns and ran right over Superman back towards the Crystal Pistol.
Yeah, they used to have a sky bucket sky ride. And guess what? The rumors about the go-karts is very true because it is gone. It is chained up and the track is gone.
Are you not gonna try now?
It is gone. They have the Tostitos Cantina. And I think they have popcorn here sometimes at certain times.
This is new. The stand's not new, but it's never been branded Tostitos.
No, it was popcorn last year. So yes, this was the go-karts and it's gone. I personally was never a fan of this because it was an extra add-on cost. And I know sometimes you have little kids and they like to drive. I get it, but it was very underutilized. And so I wonder what this will be.
Here's the other thing. If you've been here decades ago, they used to have a park gate down here when this was Thomas the Tank Town, when our kids were real little. This has to be 20 years ago. But I would love another entry and exit down here.
Especially when you park way the heck around the corner.
Because the parking lot's right to begin with, so you don't have to move the parking lot, but it'd be nice to have a little security gate. Why don't you make it Six Flags? Let's do this. If you have the highest pass, you get access to this gate. I think that's a great benefit. Be able to exit the park entry exclusively by Pandemonium.
I don't think Pandemonium's running yet.
I don't hear anything, no.
No, and of course the music's down for a couple minutes, but... Oh, the music just started up. It's just 1 minute past 1 o'clock. Can you hear it playing now? With the Sky Ride? The swings? And here we go. We got the Tostitos Cantina. So I'll tell you what, Dave, you head towards your ride. I'm gonna watch a little bit of the show over here, and then I'm gonna go over. You text me when you're in the line somewhat close, and then I'll get up there to video you, okay? So I'll just get some footage of the show. Here are Kris's top things to do at Six Flags over Georgia if you don't like roller coasters like me. I'd say number one, you have to do the shows. There are some great shows here. First off is Shenanigans, the Bad Bob show in the Lick Skillet area is a do not miss show. It is so fun. It's great for the kids. There's seating at picnic tables. You can eat lunch there from Lick Skillet. They have hamburgers and stuff in the eatery there. I mean, it's a not miss. And at Halloween and Christmas, they do different shows. They do Bad Bob the Bone Butcher for Halloween, and then for Christmas they do Bad Bob Bah Humbug or something like that. Its name, something like that. Very, very enjoyable. So the shows, and they have new shows this year too at one of 3 stages. So they do sometimes shows in the front of the park in front of the fountains. They also do them at a stage in front of Daredevil Dive and across from DJ's Diner. And the third place they have shows and in front of the Crystal Pistol at the Peachtree Plaza. So that's one of 3 places. The app this year for 2025 has the times of the shows and the locations, which is new. They've never had that. So I love that. Second for me, there are some rides you can do if you're not a thrill seeker. So I love Monster Mansion, classic dark ride in a boat. Some people that were Imagineers from Disney worked on the ride. It's definitely a not miss. The other one I would say for sure is Justice League. It's a shooter ride, so you're in a vehicle, it spins you around some, and you're shooting targets on screens. Definitely say to do that. And there's a couple of the kids rides that are fun. I always love to do this Hanson cars if I can, just driving around on the track. They're fun. Depends on the wait though. If the wait's long, I won't do it. But I've done that many times with the kids. So that's another thing that's fun. I'm excited to try Firehouse Barbecue with Chef Priscilla. Setting up the new stuff. So we gotta check it out. They also have grab-and-go salads and fruit. And it looks like potato salad right here. They have pulled pork, roasted chicken legs, low and slow brisket, and hand-breaded chicken tenders. Those are your 4 options. And they also have mac and cheese coleslaw, smashed potatoes, cornbread, baked beans, side salad, or chips. And then they have chips, peach cobbler, banana pudding, grab and go.
It's a fresh brisket he's cutting up, Kris.
Yes, he is. So if you're gonna you get the brisket, and I'll get what? What should I get?
Probably the pulled pork.
Pulled pork? Okay.
So here's the price. We usually show the prices in the videos. On the entrees for $18.99 for one side. We paid with no drink. We paid for 2 extra sides, and then for 2 drinks, 10% off with our gold passes. We have gold this year, and so grand total is just south of 60 bucks, $59.85. We got 2 extra sides. That was it. Kris got the mac and cheese and the pulled pork.
I think this is a sauce.
It does come with cornbread and some sauce.
A little teeny bit of sauce. I went and got from inside. So I'm interested to see what this tastes like. Chef Priscilla is the new executive chef at Six Flags over Georgia, and very interested to see. I don't know. We came for the brisket to try, but let's go. All right, Dave, you and I will both try the pulled pork.
All right.
You ready?
Message shout out to Priscilla, the new executive chef. Is it as good as she says?
Try it. No sauce.
No sauce.
It's sauceless.
Just trying the meat.
It's good. Very flavorful. That's good. Well, I wish there was more.
Yeah, I would think
For $19?
for $19 we get a little bit more. Let's try the slow roasted brisket that I have.
Okay.
Go ahead,
So
Kris.
they carve it in here, roast it. I think she said 12 hours.
She said a long time.
Social media. She did a video. It's on TikTok.
I don't think they've ever had an executive chef in this park before.
Very dry.
Brisket's dry?
Yeah.
So Kris says the brisket's dry. I don't see that as much, and I haven't put any sauce on it. So let's take a better look.
It is very, I mean, I don't want to be,
Now, to be fair, they just brought out a new skillet of brisket, which I appreciated.
yeah.
Obviously, they have to plan on the crowd today on a nice Sunday here in the ATL, but I don't find it that dry.
You don't? Okay.
No, I don't.
All right, here, try the mac.
Mac and cheese.
That's
Kris,
it.
it's the cheesiest.
Like, but I don't, the serving size, that's what he just took. You saw what he took, and that's a quarter of it's gone.
I did take a bit bite.
Not that big. You had 2 noodles.
It was good.
Okay, here we go. Dave loves beans. He always makes beans at home.
Baked beans.
Don't get it on your jersey.
They're good. They got a little
Barbecue sauce in them, it looks like.
a little bit of a kick. Not much though. Nothing to write home about though. I mean, they're good. The kick is
Cornbread. Try
Cornbread's
the
good?
cornbread. Yes. Very buttery. Oh my gosh.
all right. I'm on to the slaw, which I normally mix with the barbecue, but this looks like a mayo-based slaw, mayonnaise-based slaw, not a vinegar slaw. For those keeping score at home. Slaw, very good. You try the potato salad, Kris.
I love potato salads. You'll have to help me open it.
Kris is diving into potato salad.
Just go.
Is it good? So what's your favorite part of the meal? Oh, you got to try the slaw. Oh, yeah.
I haven't tried the. That's good. That has vinegar and mayo.
You always make the
Sugar.
slaw at home, so you would know.
It's very good. I think you should really try the cornbread because, let me try this. It's very sweet.
Yeah.
It's good. The cornbread's good.
All right. We're going to put the... Go ahead.
Mac and cheese is peppery and cheesy. That's
We're
good.
going to put the camera down and eat a little bit and then come back with our honest review.
I think the pork to me is better than the brisket. And I came here thinking I'd really like the brisket. It's just me.
I'm going to go on record. I don't agree. The brisket's drier than the pork. But if you've done brisket on the grill, it is harder to keep moist, but not impossible. But I don't find it like so dry I wouldn't eat it. Is it drier than the pork? Yeah, but even before I put the slaw and the sauce on, I thought it was fine.
I want to try some of the beans.
I would say the beans aren't my favorite. They're a little tangy.
Oh, those are weird. They have mustard in it.
I didn't care for the beans.
There's a mustard in it. Oh no. There's like, it's spicy, but, ooh, what is that? The potato salad coleslaw, excellent. Cornbread is really good.
We're in here at Six Flags Universe. We just walked into the park for the first visit of 2025. Let's look at some merch. All the DC characters. Well, there's Superman. Superman Day is April 18th, I've been told, so a couple days early for that. But if you like your superheroes and Looney Tunes, this is where to come. No Sylvester stuff? Oh, there you go, Chris. And Chris is wearing the correct t-shirt.
Oh yeah, we got Sylvester and Tweet.
Yeah.
$22, $21.99.
Chris, did you know the Looney Tunes started almost exactly 95 years ago this week?
That's awesome.
Yes.
It's a thick t-shirt.
How much is that t-shirt?
$21.99.
I like the little bird cages around.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one before. They got some new hats. I've not seen these hats before either. You rarely see me without a baseball cap. 20 bucks, that's pretty reasonable for a hat. I like Marvin the Martian. You don't see a whole lot of merch with him. Does it say? Yeah, it says Six Flags on the side over there. Ooh. I like that hat. Zoom back, get more in the shot here.
This is the new
Oh,
first.
yes.
It's $30.
$30.
2025 Six Flags t-shirts. This one does not say Over Georgia, but the other two.
This one does say Over Georgia.
The slate blue or the green.
Oh, nice and soft too.
Yeah, this Heather one is the gray one. It's soft.
$25.
But this one doesn't say Over Georgia, and these two do. The print is different too, if you noticed. The one that doesn't say Over Georgia has all the Looney Tunes characters in it, and the other one, the numbers don't. It's a little bit different.
Well, I get the sense Looney Tunes are not going away in this park.
It's cute.
Six Flags, what is going on with Kid Flash? I mean, obviously nothing, but we just put this ride up last year. It's a nice ride. I got to ride it once. There's rumors it's not coming back, and rumors the company that they bought it from or rented it from is having issues, so it's got a really nice light package. I'm gonna put some video I put in one of our Six Flags video from before right here. I'll talk over, but it was a really nice, smooth ride, obviously new. 2 racing coasters, kind of a family coaster, nothing too extreme, but the best part was it was so smooth, and you raced, both trains raced each other, and they had the lights underneath the track, which you can still see the LED panels, but like we saw it being constructed 2 coaster cons ago, 2 coaster fests ago, and now there's rumors it's not coming back, which kind of find hard to believe because the track is still here. I don't see the trains anywhere. I've seen some people speculate they need some parts for the track somewhere. Is Kid Flash coming back? Inquiring minds want to know. I liked it. I hope it does come back, but Future Dave here. I really want to say I love the Georgia Gold Rusher. Here's some footage of my ride I'll talk over. I meant to film the reaction right after that, but we dashed off to see the shows and I totally forgot. Let me tell you though, it was way scarier than what it looked from the ground. Those negative G's at the top of each of the end of the rails really surprised me, and I love that floating feeling. The restraint on the ride is one pull down over your body. It's super easy to fit in, and you could tell I'm not the smallest person from the video. Super lot of padding. It's one of the most comfortable roller coasters I've ever been on. I'm definitely looking forward to riding the Georgia Gold Rusher many more times. It's a must ride now when you go to Six Flags, so don't miss it. Now back to the park.
So that was our trip to Six Flags Over Georgia 2025 edition.
It's gonna be a great season. That was a great kickoff. Kris, what did you think of the new food, Firehouse Barbecue?
You know what, Chef Priscilla, I appreciated it. I'm going to be back to the new barbecue place. I really like my pork. I love the cornbread and I love the potato salad.
And I like the coleslaw too. What did you think? I like Georgia Gold Rusher. Hopefully Kris got a lot of good video. My eyes were
I enjoyed
shut.
watching him. Woo-wee. It goes all the way to the end of that track.
My eyes were shut, honestly, mostly, but it's a pretty good thrill. You get some negative G's at both of the top of the rails, so that was fun. We showed you new Looney Tunes merch. We did a little bit low sensory Sunday, which we haven't done. That was pretty cool, huh, Kris?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that actually, and I think we're going to come more on Sunday mornings to check that out, and I hope they extend it beyond April because it's nice to walk through the park and not hear all the music, but just hear the sights and sounds of the rides.
Yeah, come now in April because it's nice and cool. If you can come Sunday morning versus Saturday, it's always less busy on a Sunday.
It's a lot less busy. You're going to get on a ton of rides, and people were streaming in here already on the rides. They start the rides up early so you can get on even before the park opens. That's our secret tip.
So Kris, if they like glorious Six Flags content, what should they do?
Oh, you have to subscribe to our channel. We come through Six Flags all throughout the year. We have a playlist of all things Six Flags Over Georgia, and we are local to the Atlanta area and cover things in and around Atlanta, a lot of family-friendly things, and we're going to have more coming out soon. And then we cover things in the Southeast and love to go to Wild Adventures in Valdosta and Dollywood and Pigeon Forge and Disney and Universal, and we also are going to do a West Coast swing this year too.
What?
Yes.
Did you say California?
Yes.
Better subscribe. You don't want to miss those videos.
So stay with us.
Kris, until our next adventure.
May the adventures be with you.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and
Ringing a bell.
so you'll be notified of our next upload. And as always, may the adventures be with you.